What is up, Omaash Nation? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing awesome and are ready to finally hear and see the results of our Charizard Vmax experiment with the big three grading companies, PSA, Beckett, and CGC. They are all here, all graded, and ready to be examined and talked about. Guys, they're right here. I can't show you them yet, but I'm excited to go through it and have a good talk about the three and how everything went with each of these companies this last month. But before we get into it, guys, if this is your first time here, welcome to the Omaash Nation. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you would hit that subscribe button, join the fam, I would really appreciate it. And also, guys, if you like this kind of content, hit that like button, because that's really how I know if you like the videos that I put out or not. And with that, I made a little vlog type update vid throughout the last month, and so we will take a peek at all of those real quick, and then we'll get into the reveal and the talk. Enjoy!
Alright guys, today is November 5th, Thursday, and we are sending out the three Charizard Vmaxes to Beckett, PSA, and CGC to see how they each grade. And yes, I did accidentally autograph my own shirt. Little update on the PSA, Beckett, and CGC Charizard Vmax grading thing we're doing. I just got notice that the packages have been received from two of the three companies. Let's check it out right here. PSA is first. They have received the package today. It is that express with one card, arrived on 11/10, and remember I sent this out on 11/5, so it took 5 days to get it into their system. Still have not started grading it or anything, just arrived. Beckett now, still nothing. No update, nothing, but I do have confirmation that it was delivered just through the USPS tracking. And CGC is the winner. They arrived and notified me 11/9. So CGC so far is winning the race. Guys, I'm actually kind of like shocked right now. I just got the news that CGC is already done grading the Charizard that I sent to them, and it is shipped and on its way back. Guys, it's November 11th. I sent the card out November 5th. This is insane. CGC making big moves here and just making its way into my heart. Guys, you can't deny that was freaking fast. All right, guys, we have an update. Today is November 17th, and I received an email this morning from Beckett saying that they received the submission. Just received it. That is slower than CGC, slower than PSA, and more news today, right here. This box. This is the graded Charizard from CGC back in my hands. You can't deny this speed, guys. CGC killing it. And so, as of right now, in my hands, CGC. PSA is in the grading part of the process, and Beckett has received it. We'll see how much longer it takes for Beckett and PSA to catch up. Today is November 23rd, Monday. Update on the Charizard. This box right here contains the Charizard graded Vmax card from Beckett. We sent the cards on the 5th. Beckett took the longest to receive the package and put it in their system and start the grading process, but this is here before PSA. So we got CGC fastest overall, and now Beckett is second in regards to the grading process. PSA, where you at? We're just waiting on you now. And it's finally here, guys. Today is December 2nd. PSA's Charizard Vmax has been graded and in my hands. They took the longest out of CGC and Beckett, but we'll see what the grade is. And now it's time to compare the three companies to see how they grade. So sit back, grab some popcorn, or some chips or something, and let's get talking.
All right, guys, I hope you are sitting back, have some popcorn or some holiday treats, and are ready to check out the grades. As you just heard, we submitted all of the cards on the 5th of last month, and the last card was received on the 2nd of December, PSA being the last. But overall, that is still really good. Express service got back within a month, with PSA being the slowest. Either way, that's still pretty good. And now, no more waiting, guys. Let's check out the grades. We are doing the least favorite first. CGC right here. There's the back of the slab. Super clear, crisp, and golden. And there is the card. Very nice. Now, I purposely, if you remember, sent the more weak cards, I guess, to PSA and CGC because I wanted to see their differences in like grading strictness. But without further ado, guys, this Charizard at CGC got a 9.5, so close to the 10. Although the centering right there, as you can see, we got the subgrades. Centering got a 9, and you can tell the left side is thinner than the right side. I think the back, yeah, even on the back, the left side here is thinner than the right. So centering, decent grade. The surface got a 10, and the corners got a 10, and then the edges, 9.5. So close to the 10. And with CGC, if you get a perfect Gem Mint 10 card, the 10 and the Gem Mint is golden. That is the difference with the CGC, but very nice. As you guys saw, they got this card back to me in a week and a half. So you're paying 50 bucks for this card, already cheaper by a lot than PSA and Beckett, and you're getting it back in a quarter of the time. So super impressed. I think CGC is killing it. Everyone is starting to look more at them because they just want their cards back and they want their cards protected, and that is what CGC does. Yes, there have been people who have been unlucky and gotten slabs that have been coming apart, but guys, it happens with every single company. Someone forgot to weld together the cases long enough, or you know, something. Humans are handling these cards, so errors are gonna happen, accidents happen, no one is perfect. So yeah, they will get their stuff figured out, and really CGC is just on the up and up and up. That is just my opinion though. But 9.5 from CGC, really guys, take a good look. I'm really starting to like their cases more and more. Charizard just pops, it is crystal clear, and blue's my favorite color, so if you have a blue label, I'm not gonna complain about that. Very nice, 9.5, and now we will go with Beckett. Guys, you can already see right here, we got a gold label, so that means this is either a 9.5 or a 10. Just with my own eye, I sent them what I thought to be the best Charizard card out of the 3 because it's kind of known that Beckett is the tougher grader when it comes to the grading as a company as a whole, and I really wanted to try and get that black label. But obviously that did not happen. We can see here, centering looks pretty good all the way around. The corners, edges, everything looks nice. And now for the reveal. The Beckett graded this Charizard Vmax as, boom! Also a 9.5. But let's take a closer look. Guys, Beckett's cases are beautiful, high quality, and this just looks good and feels good, guys. It is thick, sturdy, and that just pops. And you can't, the gold label is beautiful. Oof! But take a look, guys. Centering on this one got 9.5, beat CGC by 0.5. The corners got a 10, the edges got a 10, and the surface got a 9.5. So this one is a stronger Charizard than the CGC one. As you can tell there are the subgrades for both. 2 10s though, that's solid. That is Beckett. Beckett overall for their Express took about 3 weeks, which is not bad at all, but it did cost me, this is before shipping and everything, $125 if I remember right, to grade this card with Beckett. So like we explained in the first video, they are more luxury, higher end, they're more expensive. But with the higher prices, you do get really good quality. Their grading is spot on. You don't really hear people complaining about misgrading with Beckett. It's just not as common as PSA, let's say. Really love the gold label. Obviously the black label is amazing. The silver is all right. But if you're grading cards that are getting below any silver label, which means an 8, I think an 8.5 is still a silver, then I am not a fan of their label under the silver. So I would never grade a more beat up card with BGS, but that's just me. But guys, this is beautiful, super nice, thick, love it. And yeah, there's not much more to say. Higher end BGS, higher end case quality, and the label and everything about them, just, it's nice. It's luxurious. And now PSA as the last one. They took the longest. We all know their PSA Express service is $75 before shipping and everything. So if I remember right, I think I paid about $100 for this one, and I did send the worst card to PSA because I wanted to see if it would still get a 10. The centering isn't bad. There is something there that was not there on the card, so this is either with the case or PSA did a little scuffing, but that was not there before. But what was there is, you can see slightly at the bottom, there is a print line. You can kind of see it right there on the back, visible, easily noticeable, and so I knew that was there, and I wanted to see if it would still bypass PSA, but there it is, guys. The classic PSA case. We all know it, we all love it. It's been around the longest, just classic. And PSA gave this Charizard a 9. So overall we got 9s or greater. Not mad, but as we know, PSA, we have no idea why this got a 9. You can tell right here, centering is off, right side is thicker than the left. But other than that, they just gave it a 9, and the rest is up to us and our own speculation and guessing. But that is it, guys. The 3 graded Charizards. Super fun experiment. I really had a blast and have been so curious to know the processes between it all. If you are curious, all of the sites have their own pros and cons. A lot of people struggle submitting their cards because it can be really confusing. That is why there are middlemen like me. People try to submit their cards through PSA or Beckett or wherever, and they can't figure it out. It is difficult sometimes if you don't know what you're doing, what you're looking for. And so I will say that Beckett is the most confusing at first. It took me a little while to figure out how to submit a freaking order online on their website. It's just all over the place and kind of older school. They need someone to revamp their site. PSA, I'm just so used to it, but they are updating their site pretty frequently, and so it's a little easier to go through. You just have to put in the time to figure it out. And then CGC is honestly the easiest one. They lay it out really well, and it's just really readable and easy to go through. And so as a website, I rank CGC as 1, PSA is 2, and then Beckett is 3. We already know their turnaround times. CGC killed it. Beckett was 2nd, PSA 3rd. The pricing, Beckett is the most expensive, PSA is next, and then CGC is the cheapest. And then when it comes to the cases, guys, it's all personal preference. Someone could really love this one. Someone could hate this one. Someone could be a die-hard PSA only kind of guy. Like, I can't tell you, no one can tell you which one of these you like. It's all just determining what one you want to go with and have in your collection. I like all of them. I own all of them, obviously, and really I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. And lastly, real quick before we end the video, pricing. Overall, PSA holds the market. They've been around the longest. If you get your card graded at PSA, you will not have a problem selling it, and the pricing for them is generally higher than CGC and most Beckett cards. So cannot go wrong with PSA. Beckett is fantastic, especially if your card gets one of these gold labels, a 9.5, a 10, or that black label. The 9.5 does compete with PSA 9s and 10s with the pricing if you're trying to sell. A 10 generally does beat a PSA 10 when it comes to selling, and then obviously the black label is the trump card. If you have a black label card and you want to sell, you will get more money than any of the other companies. And then CGC, because they are so new, because they are still working their way, fixing their kinks, they are the cheapest, but like I said, and I'm guessing they are just gonna keep going up because their grades are legit. A 10 at CGC is a real 10. Pretty much perfect card. And once people realize and figure that out, they will catch on and be like, this card does deserve a higher value. And so that is that, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that little experiment, the grading experiment here at OMAASH. I'm thinking about doing it again because, check it out, we have 3 of the exact Pikachu VMAX cards, and all of these are crispy clean, guys. They all pretty much have the same centering. They're all packed fresh, no dings anywhere, no print lines from what I can tell. And so this one would be really interesting to do. Maybe we will do like a service level down, so not express, so it will get back a little slower. But I think it'd be interesting to see what that service right before express, because express kind of prices a bunch of people out. So I'm curious what that service level right before express would be like. So maybe we'll do that with this. Comment below right now if you would like to see another experiment with these Pikachus, because I'm all for it, guys. Love this kind of content. Hopefully you do too. Remember to subscribe if you have not already, and hit that like button, and comment all of your opinions, guys. I love hearing what you have to think and say right in the comments below, and I get back to every single one of you guys. So you're all awesome. Thanks for riding along with me on this little journey. It's been a blast, and I can't wait for the next one, guys. You're all awesome. Have the best rest of the day, and I will catch you next time.